What's up? Welcome back to the Buffy podcast. We haven't settled on a name yet, but you'll have it in the episode. On the D train, I haven't said that in a long time. Daniel Ehrenberg, and over there is Logan Adair.
Is there like a Buffy name we could give ourselves? Like when we do this, we are
Ooh,
like a certain person caricature.
the D steak. How
And
about
we'll
that?
we'll work on it.
We'll work on it. Okay, great. All right, Logan.
Yes.
We watched 2 episodes of Buffy this week. Episode 3, Witch. Okay, and episode
Vavitch.
yeah, well, no, just Witch. And episode 4, Teacher's Pet. Yeah, and that one's about a giant praying mantis, baby.
I think last week a dragon. I was like sort of right.
Yeah, you weren't far off.
But it was way better than if I stuck on like a cat or a dog.
We don't see a real dragon until Angel, though, the spinoff.
Okay, that would make sense. He's flying around. He probably ran into one.
Yeah, of course. They're there. Okay, let's start with Witch. How about that?
Yes. How about it?
The day was March 17th, 1997, when Witch aired, okay? This episode was written by Dana Reston. This is the only episode of Buffy she has written. She's just like a random sitcom writer that they had on the staff this year. And she's mostly wrote episodes of The Nanny.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. Yeah. 7 whole episodes. Are we going to talk about the day, March 13th at all?
I can't believe you didn't. First of all, the day is March 17th, so fuck off.
Sorry.
And second of all, I can't believe you didn't make me sing the Nanny theme song, but, it's
I didn't want to press it.
Okay.
And if you did it, I would kind of feel the need to lay it over it, and that's extra, like, 10 minutes of work.
All right. We are going to talk about the day, of course. All right. March 17th.
March 13th, yeah.
17th.
Mm-hmm.
17th. Okay? It was St. Patrick's Day, Logan.
Yeah! Were you wearing green? You better have been.
I probably was, man. I was in elementary school, right? Yeah. And, I
Really?
probably was. Yep.
You're 11 years old. That's elementary school?
I was like 6th grade, right?
That's middle school. Unless you did middle school, like,
well, I never had middle school,
grade.
bro. There was no middle school. I did a K through 6 school and then a 7 through 12 school.
Okay, that's like a weird New York thing. Did you go to private? No, you didn't go to private school. No way, right?
No, I was in public school.
Yeah.
William L. Buck Elementary and PS 52. I think my sister went to PS 52. And then Valley Stream South High School, home of the Falcons.
All right.
Unlike the Razorbacks of Sunnydale High. All right.
I feel like we haven't learned that yet.
You see it on a banner in the Witch episode.
Okay.
Yeah. And you'll meet their mascot in episode 6, I think. Okay.
That's actually exciting.
Very nice. The number 1 song in America, Logan, was Can't Nobody Hold Me Down by Puff Daddy and the Family.
Yeah, both of these weeks, so we won't even have to pick, right?
Yeah. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh, no. You got to keep on moving.
How did that last a full week?
Yeah, man. Amazing stuff. He was cashing in on Biggie being dead. Biggie had just died, and he put out "I'll Be Missing You."
Oh, that's a great song.
That was big. That was big. Okay.
Yeah.
The number 1 movie in America, Logan, came out in 1983. It was Return of the Jedi Special Edition.
Yeah, that was awesome. Do you know what was second?
No.
We just talked about it a couple days ago. What was that guy's name? Pasquale?
John Pasquin?
Pasquin's Jungle to Jungle.
Jungle, yeah. Oh, don't leave the toilet seat up. Make 4. I say that every time that movie comes up, I think. All right. That night on TV, mostly the same shit I said last week, but ABC and NBC both aired original TV movies.
Yeah, which ones?
All right. ABC had one called Lies He Told, which was a true crime story where Gary Cole fakes his own death to leave his family, and then ends up with a woman, and then the woman finds out that he was married, and stuff happens.
All right.
Yeah. All right. And NBC had one called Born into Exile, starring Mark Paul Gosselaar as a 19-year-old dating a 14-year-old, and her parents do not approve, and so he kidnaps her.
All right.
All right. Great stuff.
Have you seen either of those?
No, I'm sure they were both great, though. I kind of want to watch them both.
Yeah.
All right. All right, that's all I got for this week. I got way more for next week. Next week is amazing. Okay.
Yeah. I got one. Katie Ledecky. She's like a U.S. swimmer. Like one of the.
That's in the next one. That's in the next one.
No. I have it on this one. She was born this week or this day.
I thought I wrote that down. Maybe I didn't.
Katie Ledecky. No.
Okay. Well, the swimmer Katie Ledecky.
Shout out
gold
Katie Ledecky.
Medalist. Yeah,
multiple gold medalists. I think.
Yeah, man. She was cute as hell too.
All right.
Stephen
Pratt. She's not like dead or anything, and she's like my age. She's not.
Yeah, I know. That's what you forget. Like gold medalists, they win their shit when they're like 16 or whatever. Right. So fucking,
Michael Phelps is probably 30 years old.
I know, it's ridiculous. Okay, Stephen Cragg was the director of this episode. All right,
he's only one. Yeah,
that's right. Good job. He's a TV journeyman, been around a long time, still working today on the likes of Chicago Fire.
By the way, he's 37, so older than I thought.
Oh, yeah. Well, he kept going, right? He was in like 4 different Olympics or something.
Yeah. He went like one extra one than people thought he would. And I think he won, too. He proved like he really is the greatest ever.
Guy's fucking dominant, bro. Yeah, that was supposed to be... what was that guy? Shui or whatever he said. The dumb guy. He had his own show. Ryan Lochte. Yeah.
Yeah, he was on Celebrity Big Brother also.
What was his catchphrase?
Didn't he like fake his own like a robbery?
Yeah, that happened like right after the Olympics.
Well, I don't know. I don't know his name.
Hang on.
Dumb guy?
No, his catchphrase. His ja. That's what he said instead of yeah. Ja.
I don't know that.
That was his thing, man. He trademarked it.
Okay. Sure, he's made a lot of money from that.
I bet he has. All right, so Cragg, he also directed a lot of How to Get Away with Murder, a lot of Nashville in his time.
All right.
A few Grey's Anatomies. All right.
Is that based on the movie?
Nashville? No, it has nothing to do with the movie.
Okay.
Okay. Let's talk about the episode. We're gonna change it up this week. Logan took copious notes. He checked earlier on with me whether he knew what the word copious meant, and he was correct, gang.
Nailed it, guys. You'd be so proud.
Yeah. So he's gonna go through his notes as the first time viewer, and then maybe I'll double back with some shit.
Yes. All right. So it's been a week since the last episode, okay? And like it's been a full week, like in real time. She says it's been a week since she hasn't killed a vampire, so that was kind of cool to learn. Are they all like that? Do you know that?
Well, you don't know that, man. Maybe she killed a couple off-screen vampires.
You're right. It could be a month because she could have had 3 weeks of killing, then a week of not. Okay, so first note X. I was wrong. It has not been a real full week. All right, so we meet a couple of characters at this. She wants to be. She's been bored, so she's like, I'm gonna be a real teenager. I'm going to try that out for a change. So she's trying out for the cheerleading squad.
It opens with the old bait and switch. This is a classic thing Buffy likes to do, where they show one character really concerned about something.
It's better in the next one. I was fooled hardcore in the next one.
Nice. And then it cuts to the other person, and it's like, oh, that's cute. So Giles is like, chiding someone about joining a cult. And then it cuts to Buffy, and she's like, you don't like the color? And she's wearing her cheerleading outfit. Very cute.
Yeah, it's great. Great opening. And then you get the great like top 20 theme song of all time starts playing, and you're
top 50, top 50 at least.
I've come around.
You've come around.
It's top 20 now this week.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's not top 20 because there are so many great ones. But when it came on, I was like really pumped for it. It really did get me excited
man.
For the episode. All right, so we meet a couple of new characters. We meet Amber, who doesn't stick around because she gets smoked out pretty quick. But we also meet Amy.
Amy Madison, and she's a character on the show. She's in every season but one. No.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Every season but one.
Oh, that's good. So that's awesome. All right.
Yeah, she's a recurring.
She's not in the next episode, so I just kind of assumed.
No, she's usually in like one episode a season.
Oh, okay. All right, but that's pretty cool.
One season, she's more prominent.
All right, so that's neat. She not to jump too far ahead, but she sort of says at the end of this episode, like, she's going to live with her dad. So I sort of thought that this was the last we'd ever see her.
No, I think her dad lives in Sunnydale.
Yeah, he must. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So did you know Amy from anything? She did anything else? Anything from
No, man. Elizabeth Ann Allen, I believe she's out of the biz. She her last credit was like 2007 or 9 or something like that.
Okay. We see Mom in this episode, and she's just like ignoring Buffy. She's like working on a box, and Buffy's like, "Hey, I met Amy, and Amy's mom. She really helps coach her all the time. What say we like bond?" And Mom's like, "Yeah, I'm like busy working on my."
You know what?
I'm not a Mom fan.
I am. Joyce, her response was like, sounds like her mom doesn't have anything going on. Which is fucking true, dude. Like, that's a good response. Joyce is a working woman. She's opening up a gallery. They've got their first big show this week. They're divorced. They said that.
They did say that?
Yeah, Buffy bonded with Amy over their parents both being divorced.
Oh. But do we ever meet Dad? Can I ask that? Yes,
we certainly will this season.
Okay. Right. I don't want to ask if it's anybody, so we'll just
it's not.
So, no, okay. All right. I hope it is the dad. Oh, this would be too early for that. Never mind.
What?
There's a dad in the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Oh my god!
The thing about that show
is, of course, you're bringing up the fucking Sweet Life of Zach and
Cody. No, but they live with their mom, and their dad is like a rock star on the road. So we see him occasionally, and he also shows up in The Game Plan. He's like a sportsman, and then when I saw him in that, my mind was blown. I was like, "Oh, I guess it's that." So if he's the dad in this, that would be really cool. But
I hope it is.
All right. Anyway, moving on. We see Cordelia. All right.
Yeah, this is a good Cordelia ep, I thought.
Next episode's a good Cordelia ep too. I'm a Cordelia fan.
All right, I like that.
I really like Cordelia. Tim recommended a name for us to call this. Well, we're not going to take it because it is stupid. But it was funny. I laughed at it. He said "Cordeal with it," which I thought was
yeah. But
what is deal with it?
Cordelia is not important enough to be like the title of the show.
What is deal with it a Buffy thing?
No.
Yeah, that's why I didn't understand what he was going for. But it made me laugh. So thanks, Tim. Anyway, so Cordelia. At the tryouts, Amber, she gets caught on fire, and we're like,
she spontaneously combusts from the hands.
Yeah, I think that's funny when they're talking about how like cheerleaders doesn't just spontaneously combust. They're like talking about it really funny. I thought
I like the part where Willow's like, "That girl's on fire," literally or whatever.
Yeah, Willow. I don't really have my finger on the pulse of Willow. Is that a phrase?
Well, that's
because
you're No, that's right. That's just because you're anti-Semitic.
Oh yeah, she's a Jewish character. Is Allison Hannigan Jewish?
I don't believe so.
Okay. I don't really understand her. She's really weird, and like she is in love with Xander.
Yeah, she's smart. She's like the smartest person in school, and she's a little socially awkward, and she kind of wants to fuck Xander.
Okay. All right. But it came really sudden, I thought, in the next episode where she's like, "I love his head. I don't want them to bite it off. I love his cute face." And she's like really like going hardcore. But
I know. I in hindsight, don't you feel bad for her? Because Xander in this episode is like, "You're like one of the bros."
Yeah. Which one is it where she's like chewing on a pin?
I don't remember.
Xander's complaining. Xander does a lot of complaining. And
I know what you mean. Yeah, you're like this pen.
That's like the most she's had to do on the whole show is chew on a pin for a scene. It was really
the
weird.
most she has to do on the show is she like hacks into shit.
Yeah, she does research.
Yeah,
she gets coroner's reports.
Yeah, she hangs out with Giles in the library and does like fucking reports on people.
Yeah. Do they have a camera in that library? I'd like to know.
I hope not.
I hope so. I really hope so. I hope Giles isn't going unsupervised in that library.
I think he is, man. Giles gets too close to these girls. I'm telling you. I mean, it's not lascivious, but in hindsight, like teachers are not allowed to get that close to students anymore.
No, definitely not. All right, so then they like postpone the tryouts because she caught on fire, but then they try out again. So Buffy and Amy, whom we already talked about, they are made alternates.
Right.
Okay. So
Xander very excitedly tells them that they're alternates because he doesn't realize that alternates aren't on the team.
Yes. Yeah.
For he is king of the Cretans.
Oh, well.
That was a line from the episode. Sorry, I know a lot of dialogue from these fucking episodes.
But that's a Scream word, Cretan.
You think that word was invented by the movie Scream?
Well, yeah.
That's just a word that's in the dictionary, Logan. Anyone can use it.
I know. There's actually a part, I didn't write it down or anything, but there's a part, I want to say maybe in the next episode where Sarah Michelle Gellar's on the phone. Yeah, it is the next episode. She's like, so they're talking about like the guy with the hook for a hand or whatever, and it sounds like she's talking to Ghostface in Scream 2. I forget what she says, but she says a line that I thought about clipping it out. Maybe I'll play it, but okay. I didn't get it or anything. But anyway, back to this episode. So Cordelia made the squad. So what happens is also Amy...
I liked Cordelia giving Amy shit. Like there's one scene where Amy's like scared in the locker room and it's just Cordelia saying like, you better not have fucked up my chances to join the cheerleading squad.
Right. So that happens, and then Cordelia gets put under a curse.
That's right.
I forget how. I forget what
happened. Blindness curse.
Oh, there's like a big pot. There's like a big pot of green boiling.
Yeah, we keep cutting away to a bubbling green cauldron.
That's right. Yeah. Which was pretty fun. I liked it. Spoiler alert, this is my favorite episode.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I was pretty into this episode. So
I think this is my least favorite of the 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Worse than the harvest?
Yeah, I like the harvest.
No, that wasn't for me.
She decapitates that guy with a symbol. That was cool.
What?
Yeah, she like throws a symbol.
Oh, I thought, yeah. Okay, yeah, that was cool. All right, so driver's ed, right? Cordelia gets cursed. She like walks through the halls. Buffy's like, "What's going on with her? That's not her locker." So she follows her outside. She gets in the car. She crashes into the street, and then Buffy saves her life, right?
Yeah, like a UPS truck comes, like doesn't stop, and Buffy has to like push her out of the way.
Yeah, that would have been the worst day of that guy's life, right?
Yeah, and Cordelia's like, what if Cordelia died in episode 3? We'd miss out on so many classic moments.
Yeah, her great moments in the next episode. So they go to the library. They're like, why are Cordelia's eyes all white? That was fucking weird. Is she like possessed by a demon? And so they do some research. They say, Willow, do your little clicky clicks on the keyboard. So she's like, all right.
It's all just typing. It's like furious typing.
There's no mouse. They don't have any.
No, never.
So they, I guess, discover there's a witch. So they're like, all right, we're going to see who checked out witch books in the last week.
Well, but they also make the connection that the witch is targeting cheerleaders.
Right. Exactly. And I think that they actually say, all right, it must be Amy because she was the alternate and she wants to be a cheerleader for her mom. We don't yet learn that the twist of the episode.
Yeah. You just think she's like really obsessed with her mom, but then it turns out that she is her fucking mom.
Yeah, great twist.
It is a good twist.
Yeah, it is. So they're looking on the computer they look at witch books. Who's been checking out witch books? And this is something I didn't like. It was just like a throwaway moment. But like,
I think it's a funny line, but I was from this era. Jokes were like this were okay back then.
Sorry, so apparently Xander, whose name is Alexander something, I forgot his last name.
Harris.
Alexander Harris. His name should have been Alexander Hamilton. That would have been a great joke. But they just never call him.
Hamilton wasn't hot yet.
Right.
He was just a forgotten president at this time.
Right. So he's been checking out witch books because he likes the naked drawings that they have.
The engravings, yeah. He goes, I like the joke where he goes, "It isn't what you think," and she goes, "You like to look at the semi-nude engravings?" And he goes, "Oh, it is what you think."
Yeah, you like.
Yeah.
All right, so they decide we need we need to do a test on Amy. We need to decide if she is a witch or not. So we're gonna get a piece of her hair. We're gonna make a little concoction in the lab when we're in chemistry class or whatever class they're in, and we're gonna test Amy. If it turns blue, she's not an alien. What is she?
She's a witch.
She's a witch.
Did you notice that the teacher was in the class was Dr. Gregory setting up his appearance in the next episode? Yeah.
Oh, that rules. I didn't notice that. That's awesome. That is so cool. All right, that's all. This episode's even better than I thought. All right, so he's the lab teacher?
I don't remember if he's in the lab or not, but he's in this episode, yeah.
I like that. So we go to the lab, and we get an awesome mirror shot. We're looking at the teacher, and like a frog, I think. And you're like, oh, that's cool. They're in the lab. And then the camera pulls down, and you realize you're looking up at a camera on the professor, and then it shows like the real shot of them in the classroom. It's really cool. And then it makes it even better at the end of the episode when they kill the witch she knocks the mirror down, and it's like a whole...
Oh, it was a little foreshadow. I like that. Yeah, I never caught that before.
Yeah, so that was awesome. Makes the whole thing even better. So shout out to that mirror shot. So they go...
Shout out to television journeyman Stephen Cragg.
Yeah, really. He's still working for a reason, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
What was it he's making?
He's on Chicago Fire right now.
You watching that?
Nah, I haven't seen the one Chicago shows. But my friend Gallagher, he was trying to binge all of the Chicago shows, and the hashtag for those shows is #1Chicago. And when he finished them all, I texted him #DoneChicago.
Oh, great job.
That was good, right?
Yeah, you better hope it never comes back and you leave on that high note. That was great. Where does Grace take place?
Seattle.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it always raining there? Seems like a rainy show.
It's raining a lot, yeah.
Are you ever outside? Probably not. Probably you just see like out windows.
No, you're outside, man. There's an episode where they all go camping.
Oh, that's great. All right. Where was I? All right. So they go to the lab. They test Amy. She turns blue. There's that scary shot or that moment where that student has no mouth. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah. That's the next curse.
Yeah. Does I guess that character doesn't die. By the way, did that other character die? Amber? No, I guess Buffy saved her.
Buffy puts out Buffy's always saving people on this show.
I never say. I thought there was like a weird when Buffy's saving her. There's a weird ass shot. I thought of Buffy.
I didn't notice, but maybe old Cragg, he wanted to see some butt.
Yeah, I thought it was a little weird when she's saving her. Didn't need that shot, but all right. Anyway, so they test Amy. She turns blue, like the thing or whatever, and they realize that they've got to go to Amy's house and get the book to
they need to like get her spell book in order to
curse.
Reverse all the spells. Yeah,
right. Oh no, I guess they don't do this yet. They do that a little later. Oh, this is when we just see Amy at home. We see her mom, or we see her mom on the couch, right? And she's like watching TV. Amy comes in, and she's like, "You just been sitting on your ass all day doing nothing." And at first, you're like, "All right, this makes sense. Her mom is scared of her witch daughter. I see nothing wrong with this. It makes perfect sense to me."
Right. And Amy tells her to do her homework for her.
Right. Yeah, she makes her do the homework. But all that made sense to me. So so in the real time, I didn't think anything. I didn't think they switched spots. You just think that the dynamic works. So
yeah, the twist makes sense, man.
Yeah, it does make sense. And by the way, Buffy has a new charm bracelet that Xander gives
Oh
her.
my god. Fucking Xander with that charm bracelet. Outrageous. I couldn't, that's a bit much, Xander.
Yeah, you don't like a charm bracelet?
It says yours always.
Oh yeah, it did say something crazy. Yeah, a
That's
bit much.
Insane.
Maybe just be like, "Hi," smiley face.
Yeah, and then when Buffy's like drunk later, she's like,
she's drunk later. Oh, when she's possessed.
Yeah. She goes like, "You're most guys would give me a charm bracelet. They'd want to date me and shit, but you're just like one of the girls."
Yeah. So Amy uses that charm bracelet. And she puts it in her big pot of boiling water, or green substance.
Yeah.
And so now Buffy's possessed, right? So that sucks. Our main character's possessed. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna get the day saved? What? You think Giles is gonna do anything?
But when she's first possessed, isn't she fucking cute singing Macho Man?
Macho Man. I wanna be. Yeah, that's great. That was great. I forgot about that.
Oh, juice.
She does it twice, which is so funny. She's really good. And the next episode, when she's like, what do you call that? In shock by seeing the dead body, Giles offers her a glass of water or something. She's like, "No, thank you," but she grabs the glass of water and drinks it anyway.
It's very funny. That moment.
Yeah, it's very funny. She's amazing. Next up, where was I? All right, so Buffy, she comes down, she talks to the mom. She's like, "Hey, Mom, I'm a vampire slayer," and Mom's like, "What? What did you say? I'm the dumb mom. I didn't hear anything that you just said." So she doesn't understand anything. So then she's off.
It's even more damning if you know future events of the series.
Oh.
No. I just like Joyce is being willfully.
Her name's Joyce
here. Yeah.
Great mom name.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Love the name Joyce. So they get to cheer practice. Buffy's practicing her cheer. This was a moment that Joyce. Speaking of Joyce, Angelica Joyce wanted us to bring this up. That's crazy. The shoes that she's wearing whenever she's doing the cheer.
Yeah, I never fucking noticed that before. That was cool. That all the cheerleaders are wearing the exact same white sneakers, and Buffy's are black. It's just like setting her apart from the rest of the squad. I like that.
And she's evil. She's evil Buffy. She's got to wear black.
She's not evil. She's
possessed. She's evil.
She doesn't know her own strength.
Yeah, but that was great. That was really cool. So she's like acting really weird. So they take Buffy to Giles, our main man. I wonder if Giles is ever.
I think your mic went out, man.
I was going to ask you if you think Giles is ever going to be the MVP of an episode.
Absolutely, he will.
Okay. Not in like he saves the day, but you're like, whoa, Giles like really impressed me this episode.
Yeah, and there are also like the same way like Teacher's Pet is kind of a Xander-centric episode. There are Giles-centric episodes.
Does he ever get is he single? Do we know anything about Giles?
He is single. Buffy at one point says like, I would tell him to get a girlfriend, but he's so old.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. All right, so they take Buffy to Giles. Giles says, Buffy has 3 hours to live. And you're like, whoa, what? That was fast. That was crazy.
It's intense, man. This episode just got some high stakes.
Yeah, really. We like low stakes on this podcast, but in that moment, you're all for it, kind of. Yeah. And so they decide, all right, so we need the spell book. We have to go to Amy's house. So they go to Amy's house and they realize, dun, 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 the mom is Amy. Amy is the mom.
Buffy realizes Giles doesn't know shit.
Oh, really? He's stupid in this one?
Yeah, Giles is just sort of like, what are you talking about? And Buffy's like, they switched bodies.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get that. So they take the mom, aka real Amy, and they run to the school.
Played by Robin Riker, the female lead from Chris Elliott's Get a Life.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I liked her. Thought she was pretty good in this episode.
Yeah, she's fine.
Did you ever come back? We see Amy again. Do we ever see?
All right. No, we never see the mom again because she's trapped in a trophy for the rest of time.
All right, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Right. So we go to the basketball game. I guess a reference to the movie.
Oh, we do acknowledge the trophy one more time at some later episode. Yeah.
I almost said something, but it's a spoiler to a movie that you might not have seen. So
ooh.
So we go to a basketball game, right? Like the movie. And we basically have a showdown in the lab. There's like cutting back and forth between fake Amy at the basketball game, like losing her powers or something.
They're dancing to the Mortal Kombat theme at the basketball game.
No, really?
Yeah.
Like actually?
Yeah, like that thing, yeah.
But not really.
Yes, really. Like that's what the cheerleaders are performing to at the basketball game, the Mortal Kombat song.
Okay. So then Mom Amy runs to the lab because she knows that they're about to like exercise her or whatever, and she grabs an axe and she breaks down the door. Did you think we were gonna get a "Here's Amy"
No, I didn't, but that's pretty funny.
Okay, because I for sure did, and then we didn't. I was kind of impressed that they held it back. I don't know if I would have been able to. So great job, Stephen Cragg, or I guess Dana Reston.
Could be, yeah, that's a Dana Reston.
Yeah, so they fight the mom a little bit. They kick down the mirror. It blasts back on her. She vanishes.
The mom has force powers. She fucking force chokes Xander. Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Fucking crazy.
Was kind of crazy. And she like has like telekinesis. Or I guess Jedis have that too. She like grabs something from like across the room.
She like pushes a table onto Giles at one point from afar.
Yeah, it's like she's wild. I'm glad she lives. So
great villain.
Cool. It's sad when the villains die. We'll get to the next episode. I was kind of a little sad. But so Xander comes in and he's like, "Hey guys, looks like I saved the day yet again." And you're like, "Xander, get out of here."
Nah, it's Willow comes in late after Xander, and she's like, she's holding a baseball bat, and Xander's like, "Don't worry, I took care of it."
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah, I mean, didn't Angelica also write something about Xander?
Yeah, she talks about the everyman trope. How she asked if we liked it, and she said that like she thinks it's necessary for Buffy's she thinks he's necessary for Buffy.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that, but I understand like he's the character that's aged the worst because I think he's the Joss Whedon analog, and Joss Whedon, as it turns out, is kind of a little creep, and so like he kind of comes across like a little creep these days.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Yeah.
I had a question. Amy's talking at the end, like, "I'm gonna go live with my dad." Maybe she's already with her dad at this point. I don't know. But she's like, "I'm hanging out with my dad more. He like wants to make brownies with me." She mentions that. And when we saw the mom, she pushes a plate away of brownies.
Yeah, that was a clue because Willow earlier had said that when she and Amy were young, and her mom was like a health nut, she'd come over to Willow's house. They'd eat brownies together.
Okay. By the way, the mom had been switching bodies with the daughter because she had sort of like missed out on being a cheerleader when she was young, so she wants to live it through her daughter, which is all like that's pretty fun, like high school stuff.
I also like when Buffy casts like that final blow on her. She goes, "Oh, grow up."
I like that too. Yeah. But the brownies thing is the dad. I mean, I guess not. We see her a bunch more times. At the end of the episode, my question was: is the dad also a witch who's planning on using her daughter's body?
They're just eating brownies.
Well, it was so specific
because it had been set up earlier by Willow.
But I thought it was set up by the mom eating the brownies.
The mom eating the brownies was how fucking Buffy realized they switched bodies, because she knows that Amy is into brownies and her mom would never eat them.
All right, but why are you like upset with me for thinking that when that had been the whole thing in the episode was they eat brownies?
Because this was clearly set up in dialogue that Amy is just a fan of brownies.
All right. I'm sorry for being so stupid. I'll get better as we go.
That's man.
You're better at the foreshadowing. You wrote a whole damn paper on it.
Yeah,
I'll get there though. I will get there. I knew the foreshadowing in that mirror.
Yeah, you nailed that shit.
Well, I guess I didn't know it would come back until it came back. So the mom's in the trophy, the eyes like
terrible.
Open up. It's awesome. And episode over.
Yeah. What do you give this one?
I'm tempted to go 4. I really liked it.
Wow. I'm a 3 on this one.
All right. I guess I'll go 3. I don't know like I don't know the scale of Buffy episodes.
Yeah,
yet.
You don't know what a 5 consists of, man.
Yeah, it's really tough.
I don't even know if there are any 5s in the first season.
Okay, interesting. By the way, according to IMDb, these episodes are getting worse. It was like a 7.9, 7.7, and this one is a 7.5, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's the general consensus on this episode. Is it's like just okay.
I really liked it. I liked being.
Well, I'm glad. Listen, if you are fucking into this, then we're gonna be fine going forward.
All right. I guess this is like a middle of the road Buffy up, but I really I liked living in this world longer. We didn't have to like set up any of the characters more. I guess that's why I like Chamber of Secrets more than we didn't have to do as much of the setup. We should get to do more like what Harry Potter is.
Yeah, and that also has a giant little bug creature, lizard.
No,
It's a giant snake, I guess.
That was a big stretch.
That was a stretch.
All right, so 3 stars. I'll agree on 3. My MVP. Nobody's topped her yet, except for Freddie Prinze. Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh yeah, I was gonna give old Cordelia the MVP of this one.
Really? She's in like one scene. She's in the locker room and then she's does like the car.
I like the part also where Amy falls into her when they're auditioning and she goes, "She knocked me down. You saw that, right? You saw that, right?" All right, I guess you didn't take that in.
No.
All right. I can see, Buffy does the Macho Man thing. Yeah, maybe we'll go SMG for this one.
How long has your thing been recording?
36:52.
All right, fine. It seemed short on my end, and so I was curious.
Because you started over.
I know, but I was adding them together, and it still seems short. All right, so SMG, you say you're landing on Cordelia? That's final answer?
No, I'm going to go SMG. You make a good point. Cordelia's not that present in the episode. She's got that weird blind thing. So, I like Macho Man and Hey Juice, so we'll go with her.
Yeah. All right, so SMG, my LVP. There's no Angel. What am I going to do, D-Train?
Oh, my God.
I guess that's why I like this so much. There's no Angel.
That's true, man. Angel's only recurring in the first season.
Yeah. So my LVP is Xander in this episode.
Wow, for the Yours Always pendant.
Yeah, and he gets her cursed because that bracelet that he gives her is used to possess her. Without that, she's probably not possessed. Do they call it possessed? Witchified? What do you call that when a witch possesses you, right?
I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
Curses you, maybe.
Curses you. But yeah, I didn't really think that he was funny. I don't know.
I think he's funny in this ep, but I'll give my LVP to Joyce.
LVP mom, even though you defended her hardcore.
I defend her in the first scene. I think during the juice scene, the fact that she doesn't understand anything's wrong is crazy. And also, I'm not a big fan of that thing at the end of the episode where it's like, I don't get it. I guess I just don't get my daughter.
Oh yeah, you're 16. I just don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't want to feel like I was in high school. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little shallow.
Yeah, that's fair. I just like her, I guess, from Honey I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
I'll never be able to give her LVP. All right, so that's episode 3. I rank it number 1 out of 3.
Wow. All right, I rank it number 3.
Should I keep up with your rankings too? I can try and do that.
Yeah, please do, because I'm not.
So you say 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, I think they've gotten worse.
Wow, how'd you stick with the show? It's getting worse and worse.
I loved it, man. I'll tell you what. The fucking Praying Mantis episode, when I first saw it, I fucking loved it. Like, it also helped that I was like a kid, and it's like kind of sexy.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're 11 years old. It's like, this is perfect. And no mom in this next episode.
Yeah,
so
I definitely,
during
the scene where like Xander goes to Miss French's house and she like answers the door with her boobs out. I got like a little baby boner during that.
Yeah, I'm sure that was a big moment.
Yeah.
All right, so episode 4. Anything else from episode 3?
No, I'm good on episode 3.
I did a good job, right? You didn't have any stray notes?
I thought you did great, man. I added a couple as we went, like the Mortal Kombat theme. Oh, right. I have one other note. I like the "it's only a cat" moment where Giles like opens up
jump
a
scare?
thing. Yeah, Giles
crazy.
opens up a thing up in the attic of Amy's house. It's just like a black cat jumps out.
yeah, that was wild.
And that black cat is in the opening credits.